So I guess we'll start off with any questions anybody has.
Yeah, how do you make the rolls? I tried clicking on rolls. Does the game have to be started first before you can roll something?
No, you can use the standard roll chart at the bottom of the chat.
I just went into like,
Hey, honey,
well, I've got a
can you mute
hotbar
yours?
that's
You're
like
picking
strikes,
me up.
actions, feats,
Thank you.
all that. And I just click like strikes. I can click on sword.
Right. So, like in Brian's case, let's say I open your character up. If you go into your actions, that's where you do your strikes from. So, like, I'll click on your character
Yep.
right now and say strike +6. It'll open up the dialog box and then you just roll. And it should post it like I just rolled that for you right now and it says your character. So if you see under actions, that's where you actually do your attacks at, or under the actions or the diamond button.
So is that under my character sheet?
Yep, it is under your character sheet.
Or I don't know. Do you have the hotbar that goes across? Like I've got up top where it says landings. Underneath it, I have my character
Same
sheet.
Sounds of
Tab,
Silence,
strikes,
baby.
actions,
Same one you use every
abilities,
Saturday.
spells. Whole hotbar that goes across that I can get.
So
Not opening my
go
character
up to
sheet.
your window up top and type in cyber and it'll fill it in the link system in your URL bar. Top of your screen, honey, in your browser. There we go. Nope. Here you go. Here you go. Same one you always go to.
Fine tune. Let me scroll. I don't even see
Oh. Oh, well then let me fix that for you. I just drug it and put it right there. Yeah, I'm one of these people, I believe, dragging your links down to your hotbar, man. So many people don't use that dang hotbar with Chrome anymore. It's necessary because you can create your tabs. And did you know you can now hide your tabs and save them? I love that. I don't know if anybody else has. Um,
So I'm on my character. Where's actions at?
Does he not have a HUD? My
the
character
action,
sheet.
hold on, Tim, because that bar is not always there. So if you open your character, let me explain your character sheet. We'll start off right there. I'll do this for everybody. When you're looking at your character sheet and you've opened it up by double clicking on your character, you'll see your character's picture. Normally that's your beginning. There's a blue bar at the top. You'll see red, your name, your level, any experience points you have, and then a blue bar. That blue bar controls all of the actual tabs to your character. The first one's kind of a summary or sidebar. The second one's the character. The third one has actions. If you hover your mouse over the circular items in the blue bar, they will pop up their name. Action
I
is
don't see a blue bar.
in your character sheet.
Right, there isn't a blue bar.
It's underneath the name of your character.
Let me see.
The window that opens up is gray. Then there's a red area. The red area says the character's name, and then directly below that's a blue bar, and then you're kind of like uh,
Yeah, there's
lab.
not a blue bar. There's a black bar
There's
that
different.
says character actions
That's it.
or just
There,
actions.
that's it. Yeah,
That's it. Black on yours.
I don't know why it's
And now
black on
to
yours. That's weird.
roll something, what do I do?
Go to action, that action button,
I did that.
and now if you see underneath the item like your elven blade, right, curved blade, there is
Yeah,
strike. Okay,
strike.
right. And now if you notice, if you want to do a 3 attack action, you'll notice that there's strike at first, and then there's +1 strike because it shows a MAP, -5, and then there's a -4. What it is in the new Pathfinder 2 system, everybody can attack 3 times around if they want. But what you leverage is the 3 attack rule like you had in Pathfinder 1. So your second attack's at a -5, your third attack's at a -10. So they're kind of going that route, but everybody gets that right off the get go. And you can do that, and it automatically factors that into your character sheet. Okay?
Now I just click roll +6.
Yep. Just click strike, and it'll open up the window you're used to kind of seeing, and there you go.
Okay.
Now, in this system, the automation is already built in. So in this one, if you target a creature, and you go to hit them, it'll automatically do their armor class. Like I will bring out as a show, I'll bring out this pet for somebody, and I'm going to use Tim's character. I'll go ahead and target it. You still use the same thing like a T if you want to do that. And you get the brackets around it, but when Tim goes in, if he uses his attack and says his longsword and strikes it, you'll notice in the chat it turns around and says the target he hit. He'll list their armor class. He'll tell them that he hit by 1. But if you hit by 10 or more, it'll automatically factor this to a crit and start the crit actions for you as well. And then if you did hit, you can apply damage just by hitting the damage. It will roll the damage as a secondary roll, and it does it all from chat for you. This is built into every item because in this system, every item has not only its critical ability, but it also has a special critical modifier as well, depending on if you're trained in using that device. So I believe you have to be an expert or higher, or the weapon specialization. So, but that's how you do actions. Also under actions, like I would say for like Chandler's character, if we're looking at Ezrin, we looked under his actions, you'll see you have the cast a spell and then the drain the bonded item. But for some actions, you notice there's like a black dot in the middle of their triangle. That black dot means it's a free action. So it doesn't take anything. You can activate it, it posts, it gives you energy so you can cast a spell again, and then you go forward and keep doing it. Now, with like the wizard, as they go up levels, depending on what feats they take, they could actually drain their device for a free an extra cast of a spell per spell level they get access to, which is kind of cool too. It's a little different in the system because in the other system, the wizard had the bonded item and they could like draw the power out of it and cast 1 more spell a day of any level. In this system, that is still true. You could just cast 1 spell, but if you have this feat with your item, with your bonded item, you could do 1 of each level you have access to, which is actually even more. And then the other thing that's different for wizards too that I did come across is you can actually bound your familiar. So you drain the energy from your familiar, which is kind of interesting. So
You're gonna have to move James from general into
oh, is he in general? All right, I'll bring him out. All right, come on down.
the Pathfinder block.
You're the next contestant and the price is right. Hey, how's it going, man?
He's on
Oh, he's muted himself? Okay. Yeah, I didn't get anything from Jim on what he's playing for a character, so I haven't allocated one to him yet. Otherwise, besides that, Tim, did you get focus down and understand what really your focus is?
Yeah, I just at this level it's pretty easy. If I get 1 focus, that's my lay of hand, my focus spell.
Yeah. And there are other focus spells too, which is kind of interesting too. The one thing that's interesting about this system as well is the fact that a lot of your abilities really are dependent upon your ancestries you choose and your background you choose, because it opens up other feats that are available that really modify your character heavily. And kind of like I think, talking to Tim about it, or maybe it was Brian, sorry, the other day. This is a more interactive leveling system than, say, Pathfinder 1e or D&D 3.5. I say that because of a couple things. First off, you don't accumulate experience points in this system. You accumulate them to a point, but then you do a subtraction action. So every level to go up is 1,000 experience points. So you get 1,000 experience points, 1,001, you subtract 1,000, you're back to 1 experience points, you're now 2nd level. The other thing is your leveling actually levels up not only feats in your ancestry, but also in your class as well, and then you get just bonus feats. And with these feats, you have a choice of what features in your class you really want to leverage. And you don't have to say, well, this feat I'm going to put into being an Asmir and get wings, so I'm going to burn that feat. In this system, as you level up, you already get these ancestry feats, so you can choose what areas you want to delve into in your own racial ancestry and bring those forward. The other thing that's interesting about it too is your class features become a little bit more fluid as well. So you choose which class features you want to invest in, and you can choose to invest in archetypes, which give you access to other classes and their features as well. And then as you begin leveling, you kind of automatically get some extra things from investing in those feats as well, which is, I thought, kind of unique, because it kind of stops you from having to do that. I'm putting a level in rogue because I want unchained rogue abilities kind of things. In this one, you can take one of your class feats, or sorry, one of your bonus feats, and just throw that way. So otherwise, after actions actually comes up your inventory. So at that top blue bar, black bar, whatever color it might be, where the circles are at, you'll notice your inventory. In this system, what they did different here is bulk. Every 10 light items equal 1 bulk. You can never really carry anything more than your strength modifier plus the 5 bulk. So the way they look at it is, like, a great example is Ezrin. For his character, he has 0 strength, 5 bulk, that's it. Anything more than that, you really can't move. Whereas, say, with Brian's character, he's got +3 strength, so he could actually carry 8 bulk. So normally what they say is you can never carry anything over 10 bulk, but I don't see how that can really be true with giant type strengths that are available. So we'll have to see how that one actually plays out.
My max bulk is 13.
Is it 13, so 10 plus? Okay.
Yes, it's 10 plus your strength modifier.
Okay. So, but the weight is weird because of its bulk by item. So you got to classify light and everything else like that. That's kind of why I like the system right now. If you look under your own gear, which is the box in the circle, it'll tell you what your bulk is at. Like Brian, Thatiel's already at 8 bulk, whereas Edrin's at 5 bulk. It automatically classifies those things for you. Another thing that's interesting too is when you look at your next tab, which is if you have spellcasting, you'll have things listed in there. The spellcasting is different in this system because you can do more than one spell around. The spells themselves tell you how many actions they take to cast. A good example is, say, on Ezrin. Ezrin could do a detect magic and then follow that up if he needed to with a message if he wanted to. Or he could do a telekinetic hand. Or he could do a shocking grasp and a message in the same round. So there's not really a limit on how many he could do. Or he could do a firebolt, a message if he needed to as well, in any other first level spell, like if he had shield or something else like that. Which I thought is kind of interesting about this system too, because cantrips are still the way they always were. Quote unquote, a cantrip is a spell you can cast all day long, and you know so many of them. But the difference with this one is, as you level up, your cantrips automatically increase in their intensity without you having to spend an extra slot to increase them, which is kind of nice. When you read into some of your cantrips, you'll notice it says intensify on it, or it'll say things of this ilk. That means as you level up and you get your next level of spell, it automatically brings these features into it too. Otherwise, did anybody notice how few spells casters actually get in this system? I don't know if anybody looked. Yeah, max level wizard, still per level without his intelligence modifier, is probably doing only maybe 3 to 5 spells top a level. And they don't really get any higher than that. The other thing that's unique about this system, which is true with some of the focus abilities, true with magical items, and true with spells, is there's a rarity system. Now the rarity system basically states that anything that's common you could buy in a town that sells magical items or trades magical items. Anything that's uncommon or rare or unique, you're not going to get that option to. Unique's one of a kind. Everybody kind of gets that. That's kind of like the artifacts and relics of this game system. Whereas the rare items are usually either a craft only or a find on some type of encounter only, or you negotiate with me. And that's a different style to this game too. In prior versions of the game, you guys got to sit back and go, well, you know, whatever the DM puts in a treasure or sort of like that, that's what we get, and we divvy out that treasure. This system, not so. Because in this system, not only are you looking at what skills and ancestral feats you want to use, some of the items key off of the feats you have as well. So it behooves you to say to the DM, oh, you know, I'm going Elven Ancestry. I would love to take Boots and Cloak of Elven Kind, because with my Elven Ancestry feat, I can actually use their abilities more times a day than a casual person who just finds a set of those. But the cloak happens to be uncommon. So what you do is, per level of experience you're gaining, you should be receiving from me magical items. It's tracked in your character. Those items you should be receiving, you're actually supposed to be talking to me about what you're looking for, so that I can see about placement inside the game and give you the opportunity to find said things, so that you do get these as rewards. So it's a little different way of looking at how you do the game. Instead of it always being on, well, the DM's got to decide every magic item that comes into the game, you actually turn around and interplay with me on that on a sidebar to say this is what you're looking for. To that ends too, magic items are a little different in this system. Uh, Most of them bear runes, and the rune system isn't like there's a socket or anything. It's literally an etching that's on the magical device. A magical rune is inscribed on it. And wizards, magic users, or people who know rituals, etc., can actually do craft magic to move the rune from one device to another device. Now, most bonus items will only have from 1 to 3 for a hit. Okay? They'll have the ability to carry, usually, maybe depending on the item, 1 to 2 or even 3 in some rare cases, other runes that affect things like flaming, thundering, you know, entanglement, other things like that, disruption, you know, having those types of abilities, or even something kind of close to Bane. These runes, all of these that I just mentioned, are transferable from one device to another. So let's say you do get some random loot and you come across a Sunghai, or let's say a Toonfai that's, you know, got 2 enchantment runes on, or an enchantment rune that's a +2 on it. Somebody in your group, if no one can use the Toonfai, could actually spend the time and transfer that rune to somebody else's device. And understand in that, sometimes in that process, you end up swapping runes as well. Because if your device won't hold the rune, you don't necessarily have to destroy the rune on the device. You can put it back over to the other device as well and kind of swap their positioning and not necessarily have to overwrite. So, different way to look at magical items too. So, third page is your skills. This is the hand that's standing up. Now that third item, skills, different system altogether. In 3.5 and in Pathfinder, you put ranks into things. You got ranks by the class you were. That's how you choose to get your proficiencies inside of your skills into story. Not in this system. This system has untrained, trained, expert, master, legendary. What do those mean? Each one after trained is a +2 to your bonus, to your roll. That is the only way you go up, and you usually use feats or class feats that automatically change that for you. So if it says you're untrained, there can be sometimes no way for you to become untrained unless you use a skill feat to get access to it, which is the game's way of saying you're going to use this feat ability to either A, say I'm better in this ability that's part of my class, or learn something new. So that's how they make it a little bit more interacting than just saying, well, hey, you get 2 every level you go up because you chose to be a fighter. So, and as you go up and add feats, this system inside of the VTT will automatically add to that specific skill. It'll move you from trained to expert to etc. Now, some classes will already start out trained, and if they spend the feat, they automatically go up to the next one. So it's not like, oh, I have to wait and find a feat that says I'm an expert. If it says it increases your skill, then it automatically takes you to that next tier that you're at, which is kind of nice too.
By skills, you mean proficiencies, right?
Well, skills like under the tab, it's considered proficiencies, but yeah, they're the same as skills from 3.5. So
Yeah.
I'm changing their vernacular back and forth.
I couldn't find skills. That's why.
Right. Sorry. Yeah. Proficiencies is the button. One of the differences is medicine in this game too. Medicine proficiency is much different. Like I'll go ahead and roll Satiel's healing so people, wow, I got a critical, nice. Okay. So using the healing ability gives you the option, if you're able to spend 10 minutes doing it, to actually give somebody back 2d8 hit points of health. You could critical that and give them 4d8, or you can critically fail it, because you can do that now with your proficiencies / skills. And if you critically fail, you give them 1d8 damage. So you can literally screw it up. So criticals kind of segue into that. Criticals in this game are anything that's 10 lower, it's a critical failure than what you need to hit, or a natural 1, or 10 higher than you need to hit, or a natural 20. And when you get those types of rolls, they give you the ability to key off on critical failure effects and critical success effects. Now every item and spell normally will list if it has a critical effect, which is very different than the other system. Kind of like for those that watch the channel I was posting to, the short bow in a fighter's hand who automatically starts out trained in most weapons, and with his first feat he can even choose to be an expert in a weapon. He could actually get critical specialization on a bow very quickly by 3rd level, which means not only is he going to do double the damage, he gets to add with a bow, since he's trained in it, that critical damage, which is 1d10, and then call on its specialization, which says you pin somebody to a wall if they're close to a surface, and they got to use an action to free themselves, so they can't even run away. So kind of neat how they added some of these critical effects to the different weapons, which gives opportunity for you as players to try to skill into using a weapon in a creative way that maybe becomes a little bit more of a signature action to yourself. That kind of segues for me into talking about spells, because some spells give you the ability to do critical actions now, and some wizard classes actually get to choose signature spells, which are very interesting as well. Gives them a way of modifying a standard spell and automatically heightening it without having to spend extra spell slots or extra ranks and spells to actually do that, which I thought was kind of creative. Otherwise, besides that, same as some weapon abilities too. When you look at your character's feats with weaponry and things like that, you'll notice that some of those will have the trained, untrained, etc. in it. That's also how you're going to get your extra to hits as well. Most everything goes off of your proficiency modifier, and that proficiency modifier is the same as what you see in your skills, or sorry, proficiencies. Got to start using the right term. This is gonna fuck me up. So like a good one is, if Brian, if you look down on Satiel, or Ezrin, you look down on your skills, you'll notice your attacks, you're trained. So as you go up levels, you can choose not to be any better to hit and use those feats in other places to not become more skilled in unarmed attack or crossbow attacks or weapon attacks, and just stay trained where you only get a +2. So you're not guaranteed now at level 10 to have a +3 or 4 to hit as a wizard, or a +10 to hit with a fighter, because it's not based off of BAB anymore. BABs are gone. This proficiency tiering of the untrained, trained, expert, master, and legendary are the way everything goes up in this game system for your abilities. So except for like spellcasting, that is still by tiers. But there are still some proficiencies you can add to that as well. Because if you notice, there is actually spells and there is spell attack modifier. Because in this system, kind of like 5e, your attacks are based off your primary attribute. So a great example is the alchemist. If Colleen wants to turn around and throw a bomb, she can choose her primary attribute to be one of the two in her class. So she could either use her intellect or her dexterity, whichever is better. Whereas with Ezrin, his spells will always be based off his intellect. So he hits with that. He doesn't have a different BAB system he has to use for his roll to hit for raise or etc. So, okay. Next one is your feats, the actual feats. This lists out your class feats that are already chosen for the class. If you click on any of their names, it'll break it down and show you exactly what's inside of it. So a great example is like with Brian Satiel, you'll see you got hybrid study, and it shows everything that's listed underneath that gives you the access to these abilities. If you click on any of the buttons, it will bring up what that is so that you can read it a little bit more in detail. Same is kind of true like with Ezran and spell classifications and in your arcane thesis, which is a little different thing. I'll let people who read the wizard get into the arcane theses because they do modify the way that character does a lot of things in their class. So last one's conditions. Those are the things that'll show up. Usually there's only 3 conditions in this game. Well, let me rephrase that. There are 3 buffs in this game, and then there are, I think, somewhere around 12 different conditions. The conditions are the same as they were before. They're blindness, they're deafness, they're those petrification, those types of things. The difference in this game system is if you get a condition, under that condition, you are always treated as meeting the critical failure if it's called out. So if there's an environment that says people need to roll a perception for sight, and you can't do that, you're treated as critically failing it, so you take whatever the effects are of critically failing as well. So, a little different way of looking at things. The last 2 are primarily biography information and anything outside of the game, and then any notes you need to add is the scroll at the back of it. You can instantly open it up and create your own compendium on things directly from your character. So I guess at that, I'll quit talking and see if there's any questions you guys have for me.
I've got one.
Okay.
If you look under like the class beats, where it has range reprisal, I can use my retributive strike with a ranged weapon. In addition, the bow that triggered the reaction is within 5 feet of your reach, but not in your reach.
Yes.
Your reaction, you can step. What do they mean? If he's within 5 feet of my reach, but not within my reach, that doesn't make sense.
Okay. That one kind of threw me a little bit too. What that means is, let me kind of do it like this. Let's say, Tim, you're here. Let's say that Colleen is standing here. The attacking creature, right, is we will put the attacking creature over here. Now, it wants to move up and attack him. You can step into its way. So it's within 5 of you, but not necessarily 5 of the adversary it's getting ready to attack. So you can impose yourself that way.
Oh.
Otherwise, if it is here, you can reposition yourself as well, because there is no attack of opportunity really in this game. Let me restate that. There is, but it's actually feats that are allocated to certain classes and monsters. It's not a guaranteed. So moving in and out of a threatening space is no longer an AoE.
Yeah, I thought it was because with the bow, a bow doesn't really have a 5-foot reach.
There is actually a feat with a bow that says that you can threaten anything within a 5-foot range and beyond in its standard range. Which
I didn't know if it meant like that. Like say it was like this.
No, because that's still not within your 5-foot reach. So they're kind of saying you get a free repositioning. So like,
Yeah, that's what I don't see. If it's what's a range reprisal? Basically, it lets me if it's kind of confusing.
yeah, it is.
With the bow, okay, I could shoot him with the bow, or I could
Right.
get a free 5-foot step and hit him with the sword.
Right, and see, I kind of took it as, and this is one of the things we'll have to review, is if you say, let's say you have 2 creatures like this, right, and you're standing here, this one's within 5 feet of you, you could actually move your 5 feet through your ally's step and take that spot there. You could come down here. You could reposition yourself right here if you needed to, because then they would be within your 5-foot reach. So.
Or just take the range attack.
Right. Right.
I didn't get that wording.
Right. Gotta love some of the wording in this stuff, don't you? But your retributive strikes are pretty interesting. Well, I don't think she has the retributive strike. Yeah, they added some mythic stuff right off the get-go to the character classes, which I thought was very... Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You can basically interrupt that person and stop them in their tracks, and or just basically deflect the blow and take the damage if you want to. They take 0 damage.
Yeah,
So another thing in this game too is shields. I'll kind of bring those up.
well, that's going to be funky.
Right. Shields don't count to your armor class unless you raise it. So there's the first thing. And for characters that have a fighting stance, they actually have to ready their shield for it to count for their armor class, and also for them to use their ability to block. And The blocking in this game is actually kind of interesting because it actually allows the shield to absorb the amount of damage that would come through on that blow by its hardness, and then obviously automatically take that damage. So if Tim raises his shield, he can actually stop 5 points of damage. It does go to the shield, so it adds towards his damage and it'll eventually break, but it allows him to get an absorber, which other systems didn't allow. I mean, it's actually all the way back to, I think, 2nd edition since I've had armor absorption in the game. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, and if they did 10 points of damage, it would take 5 off. Not the 5 would go through.
Right. And see, I would actually, that was one of the things I haven't actually figured out in this system, because I was reading through it and I was looking at, okay, let's say I do 11 points of or 8 points of damage to you. Well, your shield block 3. Does that mean that it took the shield block 5? Does that mean it takes the 5? Or because its hardness is 5, it didn't, but the 3 that bled through hit not only you and the shield. So you both took the damage. I haven't got a great answer from that from the rule book yet.
It says, what I like about it, if you get raised, it stays raised until you click shield or your next turn. I was reading on that shield stuff to find out where I read about it. I'm pretty sure if it up to its hardness, so it'll stop 5 points of damage before it takes any damage. If you do 6 points, other point goes to your shield and you.
Yeah. So, and I think that's the way the system reads it out too. So, okay. Any other questions? If not, we can try mock combat. I'll set up a little scenario, and we'll do a combat.
Yep. It says your shield prevents you from taking any amount of damage up to the shield's hardness. You and the shield each take any remaining damage, possibly breaking or destroying them.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing too. You rest, you guys.
Some of these beats could be extra.
You're awful quiet, Chandler. You feel comfortable with your knowledge on it?
No, but we'll go with it.
I love the fly by the seat of the pants.
Just click buttons until spell goes off, right?
Right.
Exactly.
How hard can it be?
Can you hear us, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you want me to allocate a character to you?
Gee, that'd be swell.
Well, what do you want to play?
No, I hear what you're saying.
What are my options? I'm not understanding a lot of this shit, dude.
We have everything from a fighter, a cleric, a sorcerer, a thief. Yeah.
Hey, give me the thief.
Alrighty.
Well, it's funny because I know I told you today not to call me again about holding
Or is there somewhere I need to select it?
Nope. Allocating them to you right now.
I mean, that's the thing is like your mama say don't call her, you won't call her, but when I say don't call her, you still call her.
And I will drag it out. Alright. I am going
Obviously she does.
to take all of you guys, and I'm going to move you.
Well, yeah, I guess not. You know, something you can't do.
One more thing, maybe.
Yeah.
Move your microphone just a little closer to your mouth.
Can't hear me?
Like I'm hearing Tim like blockbusters.
Sometimes that's in Discord. What you have to do is actually look at the level. Am I loud enough for everybody else? I don't want to blast anybody. Okay. There's that. So.
$800.
Yeah. Yeah, we're hearing backroom chatter. There you go. Okay, let me get everybody set up here. I imagine. Put Paladin in the lead. That's the funny way to do things.
I mean, what do you get the hell out of here?
Make sure I got all the characters here before I shift everybody. Alrighty. Give you the standard scenario. You guys rolled into town. You didn't have any work. You were looking for things to do. This area of Otori actually sits between Absalon and I believe it's called Dracone, which are two areas on the Starstone Island. So being in between these two, you get a lot of trade because the primary area. Hey Jimmy, can you go on mute? I can really hear whoever's in the background. You're in between two areas. Yeah, this is a logging area.
Which is why they couldn't hear you.
All right, let me go.
Bitch.
So you're in between two towns. Primary job in this area is lumbering. That's where all of the city guards are at. This local fishery has asked for you to help clear out something that's been plaguing the under area where they store most of the barrels of fish before they get transported out. So you guys are coming down here to check out what's going on for the local fish owner that owns this fishery. Her name is Thylan. Thylan has turned around and asked you to investigate. After getting a free meal from her at her inn where you're staying, you've been now directed towards the fishery, which is on the coast. You made it to the bottom of the area and you're starting to come down the stairs. Now transferred all of you over to the area. You should be seeing the area now. I will do as I always do in the games. I'm going to start combat. That combat is only for who's taking turns. If you all go into the fist area, you'll see that your characters are there. Turn around and roll your initiatives. Yeah, it's not cross swords anymore. Remember over here on the right-hand side at the top where you see combat, chat and combat? Yeah, you can go there, or you can go up by your character's portrait and roll for yourself too. Because at the top of the screen is the image of all the characters. You'll notice that there's dice there. You can actually click that dice and it'll roll there too. Now in this system, they don't really use your dexterity. They use your perception most of the time for your initiative. So basically, you're the first one that saw what went on.
I have no idea how to bring my character in.
Your character's already into the combat. If you look at the top,
yeah,
you'll notice that there is a white-haired figure second to the goblin with a white background. If you hover your...
I do see him.
And if you notice that image at the top middle of your screen, you'll hold your mouse over that image. You'll notice that it'll spin. See, it looks like a little spinning outline of a 20-sided dice?
Yes.
If you click it, it'll open a small window and it'll say roll.
Okay.
Last one we're waiting for is Brian. Still loading?
No, I'm trying to figure this out.
Your initiative, go up to the combat carousel at the top of the screen.
Which figure was mine. I was like,
yeah, yours is the black or the white-haired individual with two swords out.
Yeah, I thank you. I figured you.
Is that correct?
You walked me through.
Yep, that's correct, dude. Okay, I will go ahead and begin the encounter. Now in almost all my games, I bring up the timer, 5 minutes. That gives everybody a chance. Rogue, you are the first one. You will notice your character is outlined in a blue ring. Whoever has the gold ring around them is up after you. So basically, it should sit at the top of your screen. Your turn as well.
I'd behind the paladin. Just kidding. I'm gonna creep up and hang out behind these barrels.
Okay.
There's a paladin here.
You know who you are.
You can move your character by using AWSD if you want to, or by dragging it, and it'll show your movement in light blue. and then it'll turn around, and if you go past a standard action, it'll let you know by changing the color of that movement. There you go.
It collided with someone blocking the hallway.
Yep, that means you have to go down. You actually have to move up and then go down there, like to say here, and then keep moving down to there. Because in this kind of a format, it doesn't let you go through the walls either if there's walls blocking you.
Did I move?
Yes.
Looks like I'm.
Yeah, you moved in front of the paladin. Move you up to there.
Okay. Oops.
And can everybody see okay and see the level that they're in?
Yep.
Okay, everybody notices as you're coming down these stairs, the stairs are creaking and winding and grinding. It does, and you are. Otherwise, go ahead and make a perception check. Jimmy? You would open up the character by double-clicking on the blue circular ring. That brings your character sheet up. When it comes up,
Okay.
you'll notice that there's a bunch of circles above your character's
Well, there's
image.
perception.
Yep, and then you just roll that. There's a 20-sided dice by it, and it'll auto-roll it for you.
Okay. I rolled initiative. That's not what I wanted. Right, perception. Perception. Oh my God, am I in French? Wait, hang on. All right, I click perception. It brings me a list of religion performance, like all my.
Mm-hmm.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
And I hit percept dawn, whatever that's supposed to be. Nothing. Oh, low light vision. Well, that's nice. Perception check. Okay, there you are. Come on. All right, the die is spinning, but I'm not seeing a roll. Are you?
Mm-mm. Oh, maybe you got to click it again? I didn't see that. I haven't had it do that to me yet.
Oh, it's saying secret. See if I could take it off secret.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Why
you
is
don't
it
want your roll to
secret?
be secret. I have no idea. Sometimes the game does some weird stuff. Yeah, I'm clicking on it to see what it says. Okay. Okay. You notice coming out behind one of the barrels appears to be a large rat. Oh my God, it's the large rats. In fact, as you're looking, you notice that several of them are coming out. I shifted everybody's view so you could see where the rats are at.
Gotcha.
Now you've already used one of your actions and part of another action to move here. You can continue moving. You still have, I believe, about another 15 to 20 feet that you could move if you want to, and then initiate an attack, or you can position yourself from somewhere else, or just shoot like a ranged weapon if you want as well.
I'm going to wait and pounce.
Okay. All right.
Hunker
Ezra.
down a little if I can hide.
Oh, you're going to do a stealth? Yeah.
Oh, shit. I had to say that, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you did.
Okay. So
You have underneath the hand is where the proficiencies are at, and you'll see stealth with the dice. You can go ahead and roll that.
immunities, weaknesses, resistances, perception,
Now
expert.
go to the proficiencies, which is the hand in a circle at the top of your character sheet, and then look down and you'll see that there is stealth.
It goes from society to survival.
Under your character?
Oh, okay. Never mind. There's 2 columns.
Yes.
Okay. Done.
Cool.
Oh, we'd have to cock 20.
Yeah. Cock dice. All right. Moving on. Ezrin, it is your turn.
Alrighty.
Ain't no cocking digital dice.
Resetting your
Wish
clock.
there was.
Ooh, hello.
Mm-hmm.
Sick 'em.
Fireball. Wait.
Ooh, Force Bolt. Check you out.
Am I within range? I guess that's...
No, what you need to do is don't forget to hit the T and target them.
Yeah,
Oh, I did that.
Okay. And it said 30-foot range, target 1 creature.
Maybe I
And it doesn't require a roll to hit, does it?
Ah, no, it does not. Unerring. That's
There we
nice.
go. So now all you got to do is roll your
Roll
damage. Yep. Sweet, 3. He takes the damage. It gave you the damage. It had you targeted.
Ezrin takes 3 damage.
Yeah. I'll give you +3 back there. You successfully hit yourself, man. Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself. Okay, we'll make sure it's targeting him, and I'll give it the damage. There we go.
That is such a triggering phrase for my older brother.
I'm going back out of here, and the woman who gave us the free meal, I'm throwing it up.
Love it. Love it. This is what I think of your clean out the basement. That's awesome. That's bad. Okay, that was 2. If that spell didn't take 2 actions, you should still have some still left. Was your force bolt 1 or 2?
That was 1.
So you could do it again, Sam.
How can I see how much I've used up?
In your character,
Or do I just have to?
It'll tell you can't. So I'm looking to see if it actually does show you, but I don't think it shows you how many actions you.
There you fall down.
Yeah, no, I would cast it again, and then eventually it'll tell you you can't cast anymore, or that you've used too many actions.
No. You don't have enough focus points.
There you go.
You don't have enough hit points.
Focus. Oh, no, he used a focus spell. His force bolt's a focus spell. So at first level, you only have 1 focus, so you can only do that unerring shot once every, say, 10 minutes, because you need to refocus yourself as long as you have the refocusing. See, you could do your other cantrips, which are your Ray of Frost, but you notice how it takes 2.
2, right?
Right. So
Fight.
so this becomes your extra ace in the hole when you focus yourself. So you can refocus after you get out of combat and spend 10 minutes. That's all you have to do. Okay.
Alrighty. That's my turn then.
And we'll go to the Paladin. Hey, everybody's running ahead. So much for having your shield up.
Yeah. Hey, I watched that guy.
Now, I do want to point out to people, I didn't move your characters down into this area readied for combat. So if you can't do an attack, it might tell you you have nothing readied, which means look at your item and make sure that you've put it in your hand. And if you have something in your hand, like let's say you have a sword and a shield in your hand and you try to grab a bow, it'll tell you no. Not unless you drop one of the other two or spin actions to put it away.
There we go.
Oh.
Okay, now I can go. Open, I can do.
I'm giving you guys the surprise round, and then they're going to join initiative after. Because you notice they're not up in the carousel.
That would be all I'm doing because I can't. There's nothing within range.
Well, do you have any more move left? You can always move one more time.
25. I moved 25.
Did they go out?
You can take it now. If you do it again, you moved into your second action, and then you're only left with one left.
Stormy, not him.
I moved 25. It shows as yellow now.
Yep, that means it's taking a second action.
Yeah, see, so.
And you got 3 actions, though, Tim. So you could still move again and take one swing.
Well, I raised the shield.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So if you move again, you got nothing. Gotcha.
We'll get over that shit.
Okay.
So I'll just wait here, and if they come at me, then.
Happens every time I game too.
Hey, Rummy,
Yeah.
how do I put a sword in my character's hand? I know it sounds stupid. You have to walk me through that. But...
No, if you go into the character, I'll do that real quick since Tim's
well, I'm
turn is
trying
up.
right-clicking on them, but that's not
No.
left-clicking either.
Okay, if you look under the diamond, it says actions. You'll see that you already have a dagger and a rapier readied because your only actions underneath them are sheath or drop. Do you see that? So when you open the character, third circle, there's many circles at the top, but going from the left to right, there's 3 circles. The third one has a diamond in it, and that says actions when you hover over it. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I got a DM's version of the screen, guys.
Oh, thank you.
See the diamond? Okay, it's the second one. Sorry.
No, what diamond?
Yeah, but still, it's a diamond nonetheless. And it says actions. And if you notice, dagger has strike with it. So does rapier. But underneath it in a kind of tan box says sheath or drop. So those are what actions you would have. So you already have them readied. This is also where you would attack from. So if you want to just strike with your rapier, you would just use the rapier and see it says strike +7. You could just do that. Or you can attack with the sword and dagger as long as you have enough actions. It'll stop you if you don't. But notice the short sword says draw. That requires an action for you to do because it's not ready yet. Okay? Does that make sense? So your character already has weapons in their hand, and they're also ready to strike.
Yeah, that.
Do I have to go under inventory?
Nope. Under the action.
You can do it under inventory. It gives you that hand that tells you if you want to held one hand, held 2 hand, worn. You can change your carry type, but.
Are you on your character?
Yeah, I got the sheet open.
Okay. You see where it says character? It's right above the picture of your.
Right above your picture.
Okay.
It's a blue bar or a black bar or whatever color it is.
Yes.
Okay, you go to the right. There's 2 symbols. One's a square within a square. That's your actions.
Yeah, it's a diamond, but it's a diamond is a square turned on its point. Okay. What the fuck ever. Okay. Either way you hover over it says actions.
Do you see it?
Okay, I hover over it. It tells me first level rogue, 15 HP, 18 armor class, 30 foot move, and 0 shield.
No, where it says character,
Next.
You look to the right of there. You look to the right of there on that bar.
And there's a
square within a square.
That's in a small circle. It's in a circle. Okay, let me explain this to everybody again. there is a line of circles inside your character at the top, underneath your character's name. They usually have a blue or a black bar they're sitting in, but there are a bunch of these circles. Some have dashed lines in it, some have squares, a diamond, something that looks like a box, a hammer, a hand, what looks like a necklace. You'll see those. There's a line of these circles. In the second one of the circles, if you hover over it, it says actions. If you click on it, it brings you to your actions.
Attacks, actions, reactions.
Yep. First one says character, second one says actions. I can do that too. I'll show you on Discord. So I'll just send you the message real quick, Jimmy, of what this looks like.
Well, I found actions.
That's it. There you go. Now, as you're looking at actions, see where it says dagger,
Sneak attack.
rapier?
Yep.
I'm going to
Okay,
be,
yes.
Okay.
That was under inventory, but
No, here you go. I'll send this image. If you can see your Discord real quick, I'll send you a message. There you go. There's the image. I put a circle around it. That's where your actions are at, and it shows you your dagger, your rapier, your unarmed, your short sword.
oh,
You just click on that, and it takes you to you. If you want to go back to your character, you go one back over. All of those little circles are clickables. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see circles, just a black bar.
Wow. I don't know why. It must be different browsers or something.
What are you trying to do?
Different coloration, maybe.
Yeah, that's what it
Themes
is.
different.
But I'm looking at this
Black.
player. But either way.
On
Okay.
red.
But we had
What are
done
you trying to do?
Jimmy's, or we had done. Yeah, it is. It's Colleen's turn. You got the blue circle. Where do you want to move?
Do I have to move? Can I?
I don't see that page.
Where's your character?
Is anybody standing at the bottom of the stairs?
I will be
What are you now?
That's what you need.
soon.
Because
There's 3 of them.
I
Rapier, it's already drawn.
have something and I feel like I want to throw it.
Where it says rapier.
Well, come on down and throw it.
No, I want to throw it down the stairs. I'm
Rapier.
Don't make me set myself on fire
I'll do it
again.
again for my character.
He already shot himself in the foot.
Double
Now you're going
click
to catch him on fire?
all right. We'll just go down here.
And it'll open up the character. Where's your fucking character?
I guess that's good because I can't see anything else.
Or
So we're good.
you want this
Look to
one
the
up
right.
there?
Give me the mouse.
That's
Give me
it.
the mouse.
Oh, should I go? Yeah. Is there a door in here, or do I have to walk all the way around?
No, you can see when you come into the room. It's about 20 feet long by about 15 feet wide, 20 feet wide. You can see a breaking in the back
It might
wall.
be because
It's
it's not
paint.
my. How did you do that?
Double click on
Right or left?
Can I do that?
Left.
Can I jump the wall?
Left click.
No, you can acrobatically move through a target's creature space, but there's a couple of them there. You could throw a bomb at one of the ones in the back. And
I
probably
want to
not-
throw a bomb in there. Can I throw something in there?
Yes.
Target.
Target it, click on it, hit T, and then go to whatever you're wanting to throw. So choose your monster first. Thank you.
I think I'm the one down.
And then throw away.
Nope. Am I fungus?
Nope.
Did I get him? Did I get him?
Nope.
Did I get him?
Well, you targeted yourself.
I targeted the
I know.
thing.
You hit?
So did I target myself?
No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus Christ.
Now
This is
roll
why I can't
damage.
ask you questions.
Go to chat, the little chat window, and do your damage.
Chat window.
Top.
So What do you want?
First
Okay,
one.
right here.
No. Chat.
Click on the damage bar.
There you go. Now you have a damage. See it under your chat?
He must have.
Damage.
He might have just put you in.
Which brings up this button that I was already at.
Marisol.
Ah!
There you go, right there.
Oh my God, you're so frustrating tonight.
So if you come over here and you come right there, there's your character. See?
Rogue.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's
nice
it.
splash.
Marisol.
So you did.
Yeah, and there's splash damage to others nearby.
So it took that
When you go to
damage.
attack something, you just
And
hit
now
strike.
I'll highlight the other
So,
three, and I'm going to give them the
Splash
splash
damage.
damage.
Yeah. You made me crumple my paper.
There we go.
It
All
doesn't
right.
do splash damage automatically.
I believe hers does. Yes. It said it splash underneath hers automatically.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, there was something about my skills saying that splash damage, I can target the splash damage. So I can tell you who I want to hit the splash damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like a selective.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called
Jamie, goddamn.
something. I read it earlier.
Angling your bomb. Ricocheting it off a certain direction.
Is that it?
Flashing.
Yeah, it wasn't plugged in. Hold on a second. Let's do that.
Oh, yeah, it says something like bomber when throwing an alchemical bomb with the splash trait. You can deal splash damage to only your primary target instead of the usual splash area. And you can choose damage to a second target.
Okay. So I'll do the one that's in front of him.
And I have a condition that says my alchemical bombs deal persistent damage.
Oh,
Yeah, it says right there.
Would you like me to read persistent damage for you?
It's on your
sure.
first attack, it says that.
Shut up, it is not. No.
I got it,
It
baby.
says it. What?
Yeah, it says it.
1d6% acid.
Okay, I'm done.
I do like how it added that persistent damage that I can just keep rolling damage to it every round. That's kind of cool. Brian, it is your turn. I'll restart. You might not be able to move that way because that might be blocked as a wall. Yeah.
You have to go straight to your left.
You have to go down the stairs and come around. There's no way you're going to get an error if you don't.
Yep. You click there, then you have to go up.
Yeah, it burns up your move getting down here.
If you want to attack those rats, then you just click your rapier on those rats if it's your go.
Is it my go?
Nope.
No.
If you look at the top of the screen, Jimmy, where you see the pictures
Yeah,
of everybody
I
at,
just figured it out. Sorry.
yeah, the green bar is the end of the
Whoever's
round.
picture's bigger is the ones that's turn it is. This is the next person, and it rolls through. This is the big line is the top of the order.
Okay.
Okay. So this person went last, you go first.
Okay.
And then these rats are targeted.
I can't go down
So
there.
already
Name
targeted.
tokens collide.
So you have to do it.
You could go to the end of the stairs. Okay, now that moves into your second movement. Now, if you want to use your second movement to reposition, you could move through the two and get in front of the goblin if you wanted to.
I'm not getting in front.
Oh, you don't want to be in front? Okay, there you go. Anything you want to do there? You still have one action left.
Yeah, there is.
Okay, cancel.
I want to cast.
Awesome. I know. No, good. No. Yes, I can, honey. But they can't.
Trying to cast
I'm
shields
married
won't
to a
cast.
freaking elf and I love it.
I think I just got rid of
It
my
beats the hag.
spell.
So yeah, you casted your shield?
I think I got rid of it.
No, it says you casted it, and it lists what its effect is.
Okay.
So I see your spell was casted, the shield was done, it took up your turn. And let's check your character or see if your armor class went up. Yeah, there you go. You're in an 18 armor class. You're rocking it. Okay.
All right.
And that's the end of your turn. We'll start round 2. It is to Mesriel, the rogue.
The guy with the coolest name.
It's actually a chick. Sorry. Bust your bubble there.
Hey, the girl with the coolest name.
Fuck yeah.
I want to. That rat right there, right in front of me. Can I pounce on him?
Yeah.
And I'm hoping he had the worst perception ever.
Well, we'll find that out real quick. I forgot to do that, guys. I do have to add them to the combat this round.
That's a goblin right in front of you.
Where the fuck? Did he morph from a rat?
No, that's a party member. The goblin is.
Oh, well, I don't want to pounce on him.
Uh-oh.
Can I get the rat or not, or do I need to throw a dagger?
If you can move into combat range and do that, yes. No, I didn't hear you.
I'm trying to drag.
I did. I love it too.
He won't move.
You want to move in front? There?
Gee, let me think. No. Can I get in between the paladin and the rogue or the goblin? Or...
Nope.
Can I throw a dagger without?
Yes. Yeah, you can throw it.
Okay.
No, it's not. If you notice on your character, just do the strike and then drop immediately afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll do it for you on your dagger. You'll drop it.
Oh yeah, I missed everything.
Yep.
Well, unless they're cursed.
No. One's got acid. That's it. Not cursed. Okay, now it's going to be. You did that. I think you still got. Nope. One move here. No, it's not your turn. No, it's not your turn. No, it's not your turn. You didn't take goblin repositioning, so no, you can't shuffle. Can't do a goblin shuffle. Goblins get a feat that if anybody gets attacked or attacks around them, they can actually do a goblin shuffle and reposition. They move themselves.
Goblin fire drill.
Yeah. Nope. You could. I think that's going to be it for you, unless you want to pick up your dagger or draw your short sword.
Oh God, was that bad a throw? Yeah, I'll pick it up.
Okay, notice on your character under actions it says pick up. It's going to take an action to do it, but you pick it up.
Do I create that action? Or?
Nope.
Action, pick it up.
Yeah, see, your dagger is gray and it has pick up as its
pick
only
up,
action.
Yep, I just
There you go. Now it's re-readied for you to use in your next combat.
Woot.
All right.
You can throw it again if you want to with your secondary. You get 3 actions.
Yep.
Why the fuck you enjoy this?
Now you turn around, and if you throw it the second time, you need to do the second one. You don't do strike 1, you do strike 3, plus 3.
No, you got your hand over. In Pathfinder 2e, you get 3 actions.
Yep.
If you throw your dagger, that's 1 action. If you pick it up, that's 2 actions. You still get another one.
Yep, you can throw it again. You just can't pick it up again.
So you would be able to throw it again.
And you throw it in a plus 3.
Throw it again.
Okay, under actions, use the plus 3 because it's the second attack.
You got to use the second strike button. So there's a strike, then there's a second strike.
the
under
map.
throat.
Yep, it says multi-attack map.
The melee on the throne.
Multi-attack map. You know, can I just move a little?
Yeah, you can.
Can I get in between the goblin and the paladin, or are they taking up all that space?
You can't get between. You can move past them and take in front. That's the best you can do.
And I mean, currently, visually, they're all turning and looking at us like we're going to eat you.
Yep.
You know, I'm just going to hold my action.
Okay, that's good. Okay, Ezrin, the man, the myth, the magic user.
Okay.
Yep. Now that I've truly terrified everybody and the enemy, I'm going to attempt. So magic missile, I can cast between 1 and 3. I'm going to attempt to cast all 3.
Okay.
I have no.
Oh, I'm
It
still
says.
in front of you.
It says I have to do a heightened. How in the heck do I do that?
Okay, to do the heightened version of it, you have to have a higher level spell slot that gives you the access to do that. And it comes with your next character level feat to actually take a lower level spell and continue to heighten it. And that's the nice thing about the
Gotcha.
spells is you're going to keep heightening them, and that's the rule that says I get more magic missiles or I do more damage.
He was here, and you tell me what I can do.
Well, that's cool.
I could.
He's like, yep.
I can still hear you too.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Y'all be on blast.
Okay. See where?
Oh, nice.
First it says
Okay,
melee.
and give it damage.
Underneath it, it says throne.
How
2
bad
damage.
See
Nice.
that?
I missed you.
Now,
Got the little arrow.
I don't
Let's
think
see.
you
Well,
missed me
that's
with
the
magic missiles.
one.
Second.
yes, and there's 3.
Don't
I
forget
missed
to-
him.
Do
Oh,
3 attacks,
okay.
But your bonus is within each attack because
Okay.
Okay, so that's since that's only action 1.
then your
Yep,
second one
you
is
got 2 more
-5,
left.
and your third one's -10. So the third ones don't usually hit, but you know if you ain't got nothing else to do,
I think
it's
I can
worth
do
it. You might get an
this.
extra point.
Oh, Ray of Frost, nice one. Okay, so now notice you're going to have to choose the map at -5 because you already did an attack this round, correct?
Okay, yep. So,
So
map
click-
-5.
Yep.
Comes into
And it's
your
right underneath it in
field.
chat, so you can roll it right there
So-
too.
Yep.
When you get done playing tonight, you'll want to sit down.
Oh, I don't see it anywhere else other than chat to do it.
Oh, that's cool.
3 damage.
7.
Miss.
Put it on your cell.
I would say so.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
what
how it
says.
tells you miss too by 8.
Yeah, result miss. Yeah.
But
that's
it
cool.
wasn't a critical miss.
No, it was
You
not.
Yeah.
You were 2 away from that.
You hit the paladin. Hit the paladin.
Oh, that would have been fucking hilarious if you did. That would have been fucking awesome.
That's what I was waiting for.
Shot the paladin in the back of the head with a magic missile. Love it. Okay. Are you doing anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
All right, rat 1. Scurry, 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 scurry.
Oh.
You're my huckleberry.
Bring it. You gotta hit a 19. Come on.
I have a really. Ooh. I did one move. I'm going to do my attack. And my second bite. Narg, narg. Missed.
You fighting at me? Or at
Yeah.
the goblin?
You. I think I missed you, man. Your armor class is crazy, isn't it?
19.
Oh, yeah, I missed both those. I got a 17, missed by 2. So I tried 2 bites.
Damage.
Yeah, you had your shield raised, and it classified that too. Okay, next rat. Scurry, scurry, scurry. Goblin bites.
The force is not strong in this one.
Ready for some goblin love? Here you go. Or some rat love, baby. Here you go.
Probably
Oh,
better than the
16,
devil with your
19.
sword.
I hit your ass. Well, I bit you, and I'm looking forward to that bite. That sounds fun.
That's when it goes like this. I don't know how to do my. Okay, I do this right here, don't I? No.
Oh, you're doing a retributive strike? Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Protect your ally and strike your foe. The ally gains
Choose the
defense on all
target.
damage.
Don't forget, before you do the retributive strike, it looks like you got to choose the target.
So it'd be. Oh, okay. So I would go.
Highlight her and target her. Yep. And then do
So I highlight
your
the
yes.
goblin or the
The goblin.
I highlight the goblin or the rat.
Oh, you do the rat. Sorry, you do the rat because yours is a blow, right? You
Correct.
protect your
Damage.
ally. Strike you gain. Yeah. Oh no! You would target the person because this is what it says to him. I clicked on the hyperlink and it says you protect your allies, strike and strike the foe. Strike the foe. Damn it! The allies' resistance to all damage against the target. Targeting damage equals to 2 plus your level, so 3. If the foe is within reach, make a melee strike.
Okay.
So you get to target her for the block, the goblin. You do the, let me double click on it and see if it does it correctly. And then now you should be able to turn around and target that one that's in front of her and make a strike. And miss, but still tried. Cool. Alrighty.
So you have to target the ally.
Right, because you're giving them the bonus of taking all their damage away.
Yeah, well, it'll just take 3 damage.
Yeah, she only took 2, so you got it because she's not hurt now. She's back to full.
Okay.
And you are down.
That was cool.
Okay. So no, I'm just saying you because you're my wife. I'm gonna call you dude.
Automatically subtracts the damage I
Yep.
give resistance to from the blow.
Yep, it did automatically. See, so it says it, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
Okay, he was cutting out. You get resistance from something.
That's what retributive strike gives a resistance to damage of 3.
Okay.
Do over 3 damage for them to be hurt.
Gotcha.
Oh, that rat come around. 2 trailer park rats go around the outside.
Nice M&M reference there. Fucking awesome. So I'm back here again.
Now,
trying to bite the wizard.
Now, does that count between 15 feet? Because that's within 15 feet as well.
Yeah, it actually does. Because I did hit him too. I hit by 1. Are you trying to see if you have a retributive strike you can use again? I have a feeling you don't. Will it let you do it if you target Ezran and try? Oh, check your ass out.
I can't hit him because he's not melee range.
Nope, but you can still block him. You're leaking out with that. You're reaching out with that shield, aren't you? Okay. Well, I'll roll the damage I'm going to do on him. Here it goes. He got the whopping 3 damage.
Did he take it? Or do I have to do it after the damage is rolled?
Yes.
So you do it after. It only triggers until somebody takes damage.
Right.
Then I have to.
Correct.
Let's see if it'll let me.
But your shield absorbed it. Because you have your shield up. So you didn't take any damage.
No,
You're just.
I wanted to see if it... Okay. So Ezra didn't take any damage then?
No. Nope, he's still at full. I'm not seeing him down any hit points. Do you see yourself down any hit points, Chandler?
16 of 16.
Yeah, so no, it blocked his damage even though I tried to give it to him. Because you had your shield up, it channeled it to your shield, which didn't go over the 5. There you go.
Doesn't do any damage.
Right, so nobody took damage.
Man.
Isn't that kind of cool?
I don't like having a shield.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that is a different one.
You have to have shields.
Well, in this game, animated shield becomes a really love thing. All right, there you go, man.
Now it's my turn.
Da, 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 da.
Now I have to. Okay.
Crush, kill, destroy. Come on.
But now, how do I keep raise shield up? It says it goes.
You have to choose every round to spare the action and keep it up, dude. It costs you an action to keep your shield up as a warrior.
Okay, so if I do that. That took one of my actions.
Right now you've got 2 left, so you can take 2 swings, or you can take a move and then swing on 1 too. And there's no attack of opportunities if you disengage a creature.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, well, I want to swing twice. That's just a crappy roll. I can't. Oh, there's another crappy roll.
Ooh, what's this one?
Above a 9.
Missed by 5, though. Not a critical failure yet. Waiting to see how those pop out, man. All right. That is your turn.
14 armor class.
Yeah.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
10 plus dexterity.
Right.
Yeah.
These stacks.
It's a giant rat.
Rat.
Your turn,
You hear me
Goblin.
okay?
We got armor and shields.
Yeah, the rodents of unusual size.
Russuses, man.
I guess.
Gotta watch those Russuses, man.
I'm pretty sure they don't exist.
Must be from eating all that food.
I don't know. I grew up on 6th Avenue. I can tell you there are definitely some Russuses in that motherfucking place. I watched my brother shoot him with a fucking BB gun.
There's a big ass possums around here too.
Rat roared and that cat ran. What you doing? What you doing? Is it more bombs? Did you? Oh shit! You critically failed with a bomb? Did you throw an acid flask?
Oh no.
Okay.
Now you're gonna watch the Trailer Park Paladin run around the outside.
Oh my gosh. I guess I gotta look in your acid flask and say what it says under critical failure. Okay. It didn't say in the list. I don't know if you hit yourself or what you do.
It may not be nothing. It may just be a critical miss.
That's
I
fucking.
can't. Well, you were wanting to see what happened.
What's it say? We haven't hit it yet. Bomb, an alchemical bomb. Yep. Give me a second to look and see what it is.
You can do one of those where you go to reach to throw it and you actually throw it backwards and lose your grip.
It missed without any effect. There you go. It's listed by the type of flask that you're throwing. So that's not true, but of the acid flask, it just said you wildly missed and no one gets any splash damage. That's what it says.
Well, sure.
But other flasks will actually, like alchemical fire, can have their own critical fumble effects. Like you set the whole party on fire, that'd be fucking hilarious. Look, the rats win by default. Fuck yeah. Well, you only fumbled on the first throw. Now, well, you're out of bombs. What are you going to do now? Pokey. Drink a potion. I am telling you what to do. I'm your husband. Because that's man's work.
Right.
That'll cost you.
Yes, it will. I'll wake up and glitter in the bed.
On the couch, you mean?
All right. Our couch is more comfortable than our bed, and I have an air adjustable bed. It's funny.
Damn.
Wow. That's a nice couch.
It is. Lumbar support. Zero gravity chairs is what they kind of do.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, they got that, and they're flex still too. Got them from Nebraska Furniture Mart. So are you doing another attack, Goblin? Okay. Are you going to stand there and let the rat eat you, or do you want to run away from the rat because it's here trying to bite your face off? You could run away.
To the thief.
If you move out of the way, then the thief would be the next thing it'd run after to bite.
You can't even throw a dagger.
There you go.
I knew that was coming.
Yep. Alrighty. Okay,
Goodbye,
into
rat.
goblins. Rat comes. Oh, I can handle that. Wow. I'm going to bite Paladin because she looks tasty.
Get that shield in there. Or yes, eat the paladin. Absolutely.
Bite and bite. Oh, I almost got that 20.
Is there a way to see your rolls? Because I'm just wondering.
You should see dice roll across the screen, and then also they'll bounce up in the.
I have, but
Oh,
not
they're.
when you do it.
Oh, okay. They're not showing mine. Yeah, I gotta set them. I'll set them to where you guys
Over
could see
here
them.
where the characters are listed,
That's
where the
down
top
Yeah.
music note and everything
right
is
above your
at,
chat,
yeah,
right above
all
your
the way
chat
at
box.
the end, there's a
Unlike
little
private.
note, other end.
Okay.
There's a little chat button.
And
Click
let's
that.
see. I missed by 5, and
show
I
you where
missed
everybody
by
rolls.
10 with a critical failure.
Oh,
Wow. Let me see if my bite has anything listed under critical failure.
you'll bite your own tail.
Nope, I just miss. No critical failure effect. Okay. That rat be done. It be Brian's turn again. Thatiel, the tormented half-elf.
Yeah, he got a fucked up life. Through that bio.
Okay, is he trying to get by, but he can't get through?
I don't know. What are you doing, Brian?
Oh, he just did an electric arc.
Oh. That was 2 actions, too.
Oh.
Which creature are you targeting?
The top one.
Okay, the one that's got the acid damage he's taking this round? Okay, I'll target him. I got to go up and apply his acid damage again real quick, too.
Plus your spellcasting. Damn.
Didn't the spell go off?
Yes, it did.
Yeah, but I don't think.
I mean, I'm seeing it, which is saying
I had
something.
it targeted.
Yeah, it looks like he's dead. Oh, he's got 1. Damn. And then
you can target a second one.
See where it says roll damage underneath the chat, Brian? I didn't see the damage come through yet, did it? So click your roll damage on the chat bar.
I see giant rat takes 5 damage.
That was from the acid.
Oh, I'm a little behind, huh? Sorry.
Oh no. So do you see where that's at on the chat bar? Oh, you got it. Cool. Oh damn, it took the damage too.
God damn, that was scary.
It's fucking dead.
It arcs to another target, doesn't it?
I believe so. An arc of lightning leaps from one target to another. You deal electrical damage equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting. Heighten the damage increase 1/4. So 1 or 2 creatures. So did you probably went to the next one, right?
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll damage again by going back up to your first casting of the spell and roll damage. I got him targeted.
By all means,
for you.
wizard, kill that fucker too.
Reflex save at 16.
He's actually got almost a better armor class than Tim for wizard. He's a Magnus.
Yeah, even I'm looking at that reflex save like, shit, that was scary.
Okay.
I'm not seeing how to do it again.
See in the chat, it just says roll damage. Click on that.
I am not seeing roll damage now.
Okay. I'll do it for you. I'll give him the damage. He took it. Oh, wow. Fucking dead. Killed 2. Damn. Badass. It's going to make that last rat have to eat the wizard for that one. You guys will turn around and the old human wizard will be back there having his face eaten by a giant warsus. It's a rodent of unusual size. All right, Mesrael, it's your turn.
Goddamn bath salt eating fucking
All
around.
right. Is there a chance to sneak attack them?
If you position yourself flanking to them, sure. I'm not sure if it gives you a sneak attack damage anymore, precision damage like that.
Okay.
He's got a sneak attack under his axis, doesn't he?
I'm looking right now under Mesrael to see. It's a good question. Rapier unarmed. No, I don't see that actually. Tim.
Okay. Well, I'll just attack them.
He does-
Oh,
he
there's a
does
sneak attack. Yeah, when an enemy is can't properly defend itself, it'll take extra damage. You strike a creature that has off guard condition with an agile finesse weapon, you get an extra 1d6 precision damage. You'll find that, Jimmy,
Yeah,
under
he's
your
off
feet,
guard.
and he has to be off guard. And nobody's given me that condition yet.
Okay. I have no idea what that means. Is it? What does it cost me to go off guard?
Oh, he has to have a condition. That target has to be off guard.
Okay. It used to be when you chased down the wizard because he killed your friends, you could stab someone from the side. But okay, rapier. Here we go. Take that, you wet feet.
Did you get him? Missed by 2. See, if you read it,
boo.
It even says how much you missed by
No,
2.
he targeted Fumbus.
Oh, did you target Fumbus? Oh, you did. Okay.
Target Fumbus.
All right. So we'll highlight him.
Okay. Do I click the rat or something? What the?
Yes, you have to. When you hover over the rat, you click it and hit the letter T. You'll notice that there's a little brackets that go around it.
Right click on the rat.
Or right click and you'll see a little bullseye target. Either one of those will work.
Or put the mouse over it and click the T button.
Will it let me strike again? Or?
No, you did hit him, so I'm just going to give the damage to the rat.
Fumbus, I was not trying to kill you.
So go ahead and now click on damage. See underneath your hit, roll damage. And it'll bring up another little box for you to roll the damage in, and then it'll list it out. And
see that?
And the funny thing, Tim, is I see that because he targeted Fimbus, you could use your reaction retributive strike. That's hilarious. No, he's not using it. Okay, give it the damage. There you go. It took the 7 damage. You killed that rat. It's dead. The last one's gonna be on Ezrin. Last rat's all over you, man.
Yeah. If he pees on you, is yours.
He's cheese. He's eating your cheese, man. He's eating your cheese.
Don't eat my cheese. Beat him with a stick.
Oh, damn! Puck, you did. Yes, you did. That's hilarious. But what's funny here is you also didn't target the rat. So Sheila's got a chance to retributively strike. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh, I've seriously got it. I've seriously got it targeted.
We're so good
That's
at
awesome.
There's a bug in here.
Yeah, it must be. Okay, you can give him
I got an
damage.
excuse. I don't know about the rest of you.
Go ahead and click on the damage underneath your chat. There you go. Oh yeah, you gave him 2. You went.
All right.
Seriously, you actually used a stick.
Yeah.
Oh, critical miss. Nice.
That's not bad. Critical miss. Oh, what does your weapon say under critical miss? I don't.
Let's see.
We'll go under the item, I guess.
Are you sure? I hit with a 15.
He's a wizard.
Oh, I was reading that wrong.
Doesn't say anything. Only success and critical success.
There you go. Nothing wrong. Then you just missed. Critical failure.
All right. Well, I'm gonna roll the 3rd time.
There you go.
What's it gonna? Oh,
nice hit.
Yeah,
Still missed by 5 though.
Still miss.
Okay.
All right. That's
now,
my turn.
We move on to Dead Rat. Dead Rat. Sounds like a fucking Peter Sellers song here. Now I'm gonna eat your face. Yeah. Now remember to target you. Oh, fucking 18, nice. Here, I'll make this one public so you guys can see my rolls. And then I'll go for my last one, which is at a -8. I'm trying to eat your ass. Eat it, bud. My first roll was a 25, a critical hit. I'm eating the wizard. That's fucking hilarious. The second one missed by 1. Oh, hit by 1, and the third one missed by 6.
You hit him twice?
3 times,
Yeah.
actually. I tried to bite 3 and hit him twice, yes. And my first one was a 25, because I rolled a, it says I must roll an 18, and that's 10 over what he needs to hit for a critical. So critical damage to Ezrin.
That 3 damage ain't going to be a lot then.
No, he's doing 1 die 8. His critical damage was 8.
Ow.
That was the first one. The second one is a standard hit.
But
Oh, you only got a 1, 2 damage. There you go.
But did actually do damage to him?
The second one, no. Are you choosing to try to interfere with one of them?
I tried both. I mean, I rolled it twice,
Okay.
but it didn't.
So
It
yes.
Didn't stop the 8 damage.
No, it didn't.
Stop the-
You're trying on the
it
2.
stopped the second one.
Oh, you don't have enough reactions to stop both. You can only do 1 reaction. I just tried to do your second reaction for you, and it says you don't have enough reactions.
Because I already rolled it twice.
Oh, did you? I didn't see him pop up. Okay.
Rolled it.
Cool.
And then he did missed by 6, and then I did another one.
Well, at least he's still alive. Now it's Paladin's turn. Wizard is getting eaten by a rat, man. All the warrior classes are like, yeah, dead rats. They turn to look at the wizard, and the wizard's like, get the fucking thing off of me. Fucking awesome.
Oh, that's
Don't cuddle the rat. It's not a cuddle thing.
I'd have to go. Let's see.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Around there.
Yes, you are absolutely right.
And then I could go.
Yep.
But then that's all my actions. Well, that was 2. That was a move.
But you're there to hit it when he dies.
I can think I can do this. But I don't. Nope, I don't have any. It doesn't.
Nope, you don't have anything else.
Modify.
Nope. Okay. Fumbus.
Because I use my. So if I use a retribution strike, it takes which one of my actions to the next turn.
The column in front of the wizard, behind you. I'll ping it if you'd like me to. There you go. It's eating your wizard. Yeah, that's the only one left. Yep, that's a rat. For those that don't know, you can zoom your mice all the way in, too.
Nice.
Oh, shit. Almost got a critical on it.
Slicer.
Damn. Whipped out the dog slicer. Haven't had one of those in the game since Rise of the Rune Lords.
Yep.
You want to roll your damage? It's over there on the chat window. It says damage.
I know. Jeez,
Oh, shit. Gave it 4 damage. It's nice. It takes the damage.
Put some strength in it. Never mind.
Sit!
I didn't hear that one.
You're muted. I'm glad. No! I just can't hear you through the headset. So you must have your... It could be. I don't know. Brian, your turn. I'm trying not to dig a bigger hole than I've already dug. Failing miserably. I didn't see what Brian did. Did you do anything? You still looking? My headset go dead? Everybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. Oh, Brian, it was his turn.
No go off.
Don't see a spell.
No.
You might not have another charge in that spell to cast.
No, this was a different spell. Produce flame.
Oh, look at your character. You did produce flame. I didn't see it read out over here. Yeah, only spells I see you have is Shocking Grasp, which is 2 cast, Detect Magic, and Ray of Frost as cantrips.
Well, it was on there. It disappeared when I clicked check.
Oh, you got empty slots
I
left.
feel even better.
Let me look at your spells.
Did you see the spell go off that time?
No, whatever you're doing is removing the spells from your list. Let me add spells back into your list because it's removing your cantrips, which I don't know why it's doing that.
Focuses? I don't know.
No, it's deleting his spell. You have to click the cast button is what you normally do, Brian. Not click on the spell itself. There's a blue button or black that says
I was
cast.
clicking on the empty box.
Is it just me or is he targeting the goblin?
I was targeting the rat.
Yeah,
That's what I clicked T on.
Okay.
everybody's trying to attack you. It's hilarious. I think it is. Yeah, your spells are gone, dude. No, let me check. No, I can do something here real quick. Let me double check. I think what happened is you clicked on one of the boxes that removed your character's spells. Yeah, it did. I'm going to drag the spells back over to your character. Just give me just a second here because I got to bring up the spell list. What happens is in the spells, if you click on the box that has the image of the spell, that removes it. On the other side, you get a cast bar, and it says cast, cast, cast underneath the range.
Yeah.
And that's where normally you would you actually cast the spell from. If you click it from the other area, you're removing it from your roster, so it deletes it. Because your cantrips should never go away. They're just you have availability of these all day long, every day. So,
okay.
So let's see. You removed Electric Arc. I'm going to add those back to your character real quick.
Produce flame.
Yep, I got a secondary copy of your character open. You should see these start appearing inside your character.
Not seeing anything yet. There I am.
Let me remove it. I put the wrong. Yeah. Electric Arc.
There you go.
Light. Ray of Frost. I think you had Shield, correct?
Produce flame.
Oh, Produce Flame, not Shield.
And shield.
Okay. Did I give you a wrong spell then? Light, you shouldn't have it. You should have Shield for that one.
Yeah.
Because you did have Shield. There you go. I've restored your spell, so you're good to go.
Okay.
Now, the spell you want to do, just click Cast.
Does it matter he's on my clock?
It moved back. I'm going to move him back. It's auto advancing. There we go. That should fix it.
Yep.
Did it cast?
It says produce flame now. Yep. And now you see the attack button underneath the chat. Go ahead and click on your attack and it'll roll the attack for you.
Sick 'em, brah.
And
He's
you
only got
notice,
like 2 hit points.
and you notice underneath your chat window, Brian, you probably see attack, and then you see map -5 and map -10. That's because since it's a cantrip and it only takes 1 action, you could do it. You could do twice, so you could actually throw flame twice. I think. Let me look at it. Oh, nope. You can only do it once. It is a 2-action spell. Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it says arcane, it says attack, it says cantrip. I click on attack.
Yep. Click on attack.
Anything happen?
Did you get a box opening up that says roll to hit? Should get that little
No.
attack box again. That might have been because I had to add the spells. I'll go ahead and roll it for you. There we go. You hit by 4. So now you can roll damage. Do you see the damage underneath it?
No, just go ahead and roll it.
All right, I will. Yeah, it's probably because the spells got knocked out of your chart. You did 4 points of damage to it, which I will give it. And that does probably kill it. There we go. That ends the encounter. Now, at this point, I will go ahead and end it and award you guys the experience points for that.
I can also do.
You are all awarded 80 experience points for this encounter. And I will
Ooh.
automatically add that to your characters. Now, if you look under your character sheet, you should notice that at the top of the screen where your name's at, across from that your level, you'll see 80 experience points showed up already.
I do.
So it automatically does that. When you get 1,000, you can buy a level, and what it does is automatically subtract that 1,000 from it and leave you the leftover totals.
Yeah.
Question:
I'm not sure I care about that, but
Did that? Nope, it didn't apply it to. Did it apply it to Ezra?
What did you do? Lay on hands?
I have
Did you target him?
targeted.
Oh, do you have the apply healing? Yeah, you should see apply healing in the chat.
So I click,
There you go.
and it says Sela is healed for 6 damage.
Yeah, I guess you had somebody else targeted.
No, I've got him targeted. It's flashing.
Yeah, it's probably got a bug or 2 in it.
Well, I know that my.
I'll undo that. I'll undo that. Did you now? Oh, he was out of your range, maybe, dude.
Maybe.
Because you were 5 feet away. So try it again on him and say apply healing. Because I removed those other 2 and see if it does it. Don't forget to target with the T.
It is, but it says Sela. So. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing that. Let me see your ability. Something to double check. I like how it shows your shield raise too, by the way.
Well, yeah, but it's broke because it shows it's raised. I can't raise it again, but my armor class is down too.
Oh, okay.
It only stays raised to the end of my turn. It didn't drop it. It won't let me raise it again. So I don't know if that's it. Range touch, yeah.
Yeah. Lay on hands effect. Yeah.
If you target one of your allies, they also get a +2 status bonus.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm going to try doing it from your character since we're just testing anyhow. See if we can get it to run. You're outside combat, so I will click cast. It says it doesn't have any focus left. Oh, that might have been it. Your focus pool.
Yeah,
Let me give you a focus back. I just did. Now I'm going to try to cast it on Ezran again. You should see lay on hands pop out there. And then we'll do healing. Roll healing. Healing, yep. Apply healing. Does that apply it to Ezran? No, it doesn't. Yeah, it's still only targeted as single person. I don't know why.
yeah, it said it 3 other times, but had a line through it. That was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It won't let me target.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Or do do I have to have target when I first cast it? Well, you did, and it didn't work.
You have
Yeah.
to lay on them and hump.
I guess.
There you go.
It's
That
a
is
thing.
weird. That is weird. Okay.
Something to work on.
Yep. Something to work
Now
on.
it says effect ratio expired. Okay. Right click to move it.
Okay, there we go.
So I get an icon up there by my, at the very top next to
Yep.
my chat window. I have to say expired. I have to right click on it for it to go away. Now I can raise my shield again.
Right.
So it doesn't automatically.
Nope, it won't do it from round to round. I'll have to check on that. Okay, so there's a couple things I wanted to check on for this system. So
It's obvious. It's a magical shield and it heals itself.
I can lay on hands on my shield.
hands and shield raised. Okay, well, we were only going to go for a couple hours. We're at the top of that couple hours. We can try this again and continue from where we're at if we want to do another session of trying Pathfinder 2e out sometime either weekend or next week. Whatever works with everybody else. If they'd like to do another 2-hour session, try a little bit more of it. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
We tried.
Seriously? I mean, I'm happy to play with you. I really am.
What day works for everybody else? Do we want to just schedule it now?
I own my own business. I can make my own hours.
I work from home, so I'm only busy during the day.
I work from home too, so but Wednesday nights are the boys are over.
Sunday night? You guys want to try again Sunday night? See if something.
Ooh, no. No.
See? Well, there's days then.
Saturday. Well, there's.
Which days are open? You guys want to try for
Thursday? Do Thursday. again.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Okay, so why don't we go for next Thursday again? We'll try it. Sound good?
Thursday. Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
cool.
Sounds good.
All right, well, thanks everybody. I enjoyed it.
Hey, Rummy,
Yeah.
can I call you?